I'm Omar East with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The speculation is over. NFL owners have voted to allow NFL players to participate in flag football for the 2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. The announcement made by Commissioner Roger Goodell allows any player under NFL contract to try out for an Olympic flag football team, and each Olympic team may have only one player from the same NFL team. Additionally, international players on NFL teams will be able to participate for their home country. Meanwhile, league meetings continue today, with the Eagles' tush-push play being amongst the biggest discussions on the table. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni speaking to the media Tuesday about the play, saying, quote, "We've talked about how we feel about it. We'll see what happens." And the Bears and guard Joe Thuney have agreed on a 2-year contract extension worth $17.5 million per year, according to NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Not available in all states. Rates vary. Building a financial safety net for your family can be tough. But with term life insurance through Ethos, you can have peace of mind that they can pay the mortgage and other bills if something happens to you. With coverage in as little as 10 minutes, all online, Ethos finds your best rate across their multiple trusted carriers. Some policies as low as $1 a day billed monthly. And even in uncertain times, your term life insurance rates and payout don't change. Get a free quote at ethos.com/win. That's ethos.com/win.
COVID-19 has cast a spotlight on the stark inequalities that drive poverty. The poorest communities in the U.S. and around the world are suffering the most. Oxfam believes we can put systems in place to protect health and livelihoods in the future if we work together with dignity and compassion. Learn how you can help offer safety to the most vulnerable and fight for a more resilient future at oxfamamerica.org. Sponsored by Oxfam America.
And it is, it's a Wednesday already, the 21st day of May, 2025. And it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. How you doing? Okay? Yeah. The weather kind of in flux right now. And if you are new to the valley, no, this is not summer. No, it's not summer yet. Yes, summer starts when the nighttime temperatures don't dip. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. Washington, D.C. has again been named on the list of fittest cities in the U.S. Makes sense with everyone always running for re-election, right? Yes. And not only that, everyone is walking back statements, dodging questions, and jumping to conclusions. That's all cardio, and it's all certainly helped keeping Washington, D.C. fit. Ah, boy. Anyway, Jared, you're going to be thrilled to hear Netflix has reached a deal for the rights to Sesame Street.
All right.
Yeah, this comes after Warner Brothers Discovery did not renew its deal for Sesame Street on HBO Max. But apparently Warner Brothers figured, hey, who needs Big Bird when we've got 17 Batman reboots, huh? Yeah, it just keeps coming, doesn't it? Oh, well. Let's see. We've made it to a Wednesday. This is not the short week. The short week is next week. But I can pretty much guarantee you Friday is going to be a wasted day for most people at work, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, hey, I can get it done Monday. No, Tuesday. Yeah. Gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Extra long weekend.
Yeah. Oh, well. And we're debating what to do for Memorial Day. I'm debating whether I'm going to do pulled pork or maybe smoke a tri-tip. So we'll, decisions, right?
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What day is today? We mentioned it's the 21st. So let's celebrate some big shot birthdays. Singer Ron Isley of the Isley Brothers, 84. Bill Champlin of Chicago. We just heard from Chicago. He plays keyboards. He's 78. Actor Carol Potter is 77. Singer Leo Sayer, 77. Comedian and former U.S. Senator Al Franken, 74. Lawrence Terrell, Mr. T, is 73. I pity the fool. And let's see, drummer Stan Lynch of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, 70. Actor Judge Reinhold, 68. Actor, director Nick Cassavetes, 66. Actor Lisa Edelstein is 59. Actor Fairuza Balk is 51. Other birthdays include actor Sunkrish Bala, 41. Actor David Ajala is 39. Actor Ashley Riffalt is 38. Actor Scott Leavenworth, 35. Actor Sarah Ramos is 34. Local birthdays coming up.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
Let's say happy birthday, Christian Pietones, J.T. Morgan, Ron Gallagher, Mike Goodspeed, Dante Castro, David Kaysen, Esther Espinosa, Felipe Estrada, Christy Lynn Camden, Melissa Provencia, Norma Aguilar, Paul Wetherill, Pearl Esther Ramirez, Sam Marquez, Carla Navarro, Teresa Luquin, Teresa Fregoso, and Frank Beltran. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns. In the news, I don't know, are you an American Idol fan?
Never been, but I understand.
Okay, well, Jamal Roberts was crowned the winner of American Idol season finale last Sunday.
All right, good for him.
The losing contestant will fade away into obscurity immediately, while the winner won't have that happen until somewhere in late June.
Yeah.
How many of the American Idols have made it real big?
I think like
lately?
Three maybe out of 18 seasons, something like that.
It said, how many seasons here? It said, I just read it. Where did it go?
I know it's probably been about 18 to 20, somewhere in
23.
there. 23. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, I feel old because I was in elementary school when that came out. I remember the first season of American Idol was big. It was my mom wanted to watch it, so I guess I saw that first seaon. Yeah. It's still there.
It's still there. Come up with something new. And before I forget, Norm. Sorry to hear George Wendt passed away.
Yeah.
That was that is still a classic, timeless. The Cheers program.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got news. A look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They deliver real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. House lawmakers debated the president's budget bill all night long, and they're still at it. Democratic Congressman Jim McGovern.
What planet does this make sense? That you rob from the people with the least and give to the people with the most. That is the heart and soul of this legislation.
The bill has to make it through the House Rules Committee before a vote can take place. When President Trump welcomes the president of South Africa to the White House today, Elon Musk will be there. CBS's Natalie Brand.
Musk has been one of the people who has amplified those claims, debunked claims about genocide and also land being confiscated from white Afrikaners.
Because sales are down at Target, the company's now cut its full-year outlook. Bob Dahl is with Crossmark Global Investments.
I think the takeaway is the consumer is slowly slowing.
CBS News Brief. I'm Stacy Lynn.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. A member of the military reportedly in custody after an alleged bomb threat aboard a Hawaiian Airlines plane leaving San Diego Tuesday. This passenger says after sitting on the runway for about an hour, the plane was evacuated.
They announced that we were getting off the plane and the passengers were only allowed to bring their phones and their wallets, and you had to leave everything on the plane.
Harbor Police, Fire, and FBI all responded to the scene, searched the aircraft once everyone was off, cleared it, and arrested the suspect. The state's high-speed rail project facing an even bigger price tag, prompting critics like State Senator Tony Strickland to say it's time to pull the plug.
I think it's time that we have a serious discussion in this building about discontinuing this project. Right now, up until this point, no one's had that serious conversation. We need to have it.
High-speed rail authorities saying it's possible the state might need to find an additional $10 billion by next summer in order to continue funding the project. Gas prices in the state averaging $4.88 a gallon, down 3 cents from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org and get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us. We love it. Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/55 to learn more. It's 24 monthly bill credits and 2 new lines with autopay for well-qualified customers, plus taxes, fees, and $35 per line connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us, plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Chargers sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
KXO News. Imperial County Sheriff's Office has issued a silver alert. Carroll has more information.
The California Highway Patrol is asking for your help in locating 72-year-old Gloria Ontiveros. Gloria Ontiveros, last seen May 20th at about 11:30 in the morning in Holtville. Ontiveros is believed to be on foot. She is described as 72 years old, 5'7", 180 pounds, gray hair, brown eyes, wearing a multicolored top and long denim skirt. The silver alert activated by the CHP on behalf of the Imperial County Sheriff's Office. If you see Gloria Ontiveros, please call 911. Locate Gloria Ontiveros and contact local law enforcement.
IID to join energy markets. The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors has approved a budget amendment as part of a plan to join 2 electric markets. Here's George Gale.
The board has approved $24 million for advanced preparations to joining the Energy Imbalance Market, EIM, and the Extended Day Ahead Market, EDAM. The move then, when completed, would mean millions of dollars in annual savings and greater operational flexibility. The EIM will allow for electricity to be traded every 5 to 15 minutes. This will offer quicker response times than the district's current hourly trading model. EDAM will enhance planning and procurement efficiency in the day-ahead window where most energy transactions are made. According to the IID, the move positions the district to become the first utility to pursue a concurrent participation in both markets, operated by the California Independence System Operator. IID board chairwoman Gina Docksnyder said the step allows them to modernize the systems while maintaining their independence as a balancing authority, and most importantly, protect the customers. Implementation is pending agreement with the CAISO. The move included 3 phases. First began in 2022 with an economic assessment. Phase 2 was a gap analysis completed in 2023. Phase 3, the final step, is expected to be completed by 2028. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
Here's an idea. When your vehicle is just sitting there, whether it's at work or at home, and it needs service, let our mobile service come to you. Hey, this is Lauren at El Centro Motors. You know, whether it's batteries or brakes or tire rotation or an oil change or pretty much any need that your vehicle has, let us come to you. By utilizing our mobile service, it's easy. Just give us a phone call. We'll get your appointment set. Or if you prefer, you can visit us at one of our 3 conveniently located quick lanes for any and all of your service needs.
Salton Sea Authority announces a change. It was a Salton Sea Authority Board of Directors meeting where they announced the change. Here's George Gale.
It was originally scheduled for Thursday. That meeting has been canceled. Special meeting, however, of the SSAS Board of Directors will be held on Friday, May 23rd. The meeting will begin at 9 a.m. and will be held in the Cambria Imperial Hotel in the Seven Cities Banquet Hall. 3 board members from Riverside County will attend the meeting via teleconference. The meeting will begin with public comments, discussion, and possible action items. Include a federal funding request for the Imperial Streams, Salton Sea, and Tributaries feasibility study. There will be an update on the state legislative task force, and introduction to cruise strategies, and an update and direction on Proposition 4. There will be discussion on the North Lake Pilot Demonstration Project and a pending grant modification for Desert Shores. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Arrest following a traffic stop. Monday night, El Centro Police conducted a traffic stop near 10th and Park Avenue. Officers were responding to the report of a disturbance in the 1000 block of Broadway. All occupants of the SUV were detained, and K-9 Officer Jax alerted to the presence of contraband in the vehicle. A search located a loaded 9mm Beretta APX-A1 with a threaded barrel and 3 high-capacity magazines. Investigation revealed that one of the 2 detainees had made criminal threats toward a juvenile. Both suspects were arrested, with one being booked at Imperial County Jail and the other at Imperial County Juvenile Hall. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather coming up.
Page 1 of the local news is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Don't forget about their mobile service available. Need furniture? Need a mattress? Need inspiration? Well, you need to shop Houston's Yuma Furniture, your go-to furniture store. There's no comparison. From living rooms to dining sets to bedrooms and so much more, they have a huge selection of beautiful furniture, and it's in stock, ready for fast delivery. From brands you trust like Lazy Boy, Benchcraft, Ashley, and more, all at the guaranteed lowest prices. Let Houston's bring your dream home to life with free design services that help you create a look that fits your style, space, and budget. But that's not all. Houston's is your mattress store. The best selection from the best names in sleep like Beautyrest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic, just to name a few. From furniture to mattresses, Houston is all this and more. Houston's Yuma Furniture, family-owned, in business since 1927, located at 3052 South Avenue B in Yuma, your go-to furniture store. Local news, page 2, and weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
City of Westmoreland is advising residents. Here's George Gale.
The pool will not open this year until June 7th. Construction work at the public restrooms has delayed the opening. The good news is that once the pool is open, the city plans on hosting events there. They say they will keep the community up to date on the upcoming events. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
All right, Westmoreland Pool, your place to stay cool. New director. Pioneers Museum has a new director. Angela Herrera was appointed to the position on April 14th. It was just recently announced. She reportedly has a wealth of experience in historical preservation, community engagement, child education, and business operations. Her leadership is expected to drive the continued growth and development of the museum and its role as a vital cultural institution in Imperial County. El Centro survey. City of El Centro has a survey. Here's George Gale.
They are asking for all residents to participate. Public survey focuses on downtown El Centro. City wants to know how residents feel about the downtown area, what they would like to see downtown, what do they feel would improve the downtown. Topics include business and shopping, public safety and maintenance, events and entertainment, design and beautification. Residents can take the survey through June 4th. You can take the survey on the city website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice-cold beer? Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For May specials, try our Pineapple Martini or an ice-cold bottle of Busch Light for $3.99. May Plate of Mutts is a machaca torta. And we now offer a new seasonal dessert, the Churro Ice Cream Sandwich. Burgers and Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, temperatures will continue to warm into Thursday, with the Imperial and Yuma Valleys topping 100 degrees today, likely peaking at about 105 on Thursday. Highs will continue in the upper 90s to the lower 100s for the Memorial Day weekend. These hot temperatures will result in an overall moderate heat risk for today through Friday. Afternoon breeziness is expected Thursday and Friday, with the strongest winds on Friday as gusts as high as 20 to 30 miles an hour. Dry conditions will continue to prevail through at least next week. Our high yesterday was 102. The overnight low, 65. It will be sunny today with a high near 105. Light wind becoming southeast about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low around 71. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour becoming southeast. Thursday, sunny with a high near 106. Light wind becoming south-southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. 78 degrees, 18% relative humidity. Wind out of the south-southeast at about 3. Air quality is good. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Experience the best outlet shopping the Imperial Valley has to offer. The Goodwill Outlet Center at 351 Wake Avenue is where shoppers can find merchandise at greatly reduced prices. Auction registration and product viewing takes place from 7:30 to 8 a.m. with the auction at 8. Don't miss the 15 for $27 sale, available from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pick out 15 pieces of clothing for only $27. The outlet is open Monday through Saturday, 7:30 to 3 p.m. Items include clothing, linens, shoes, and furniture. After the auction, visit our store for a wonderful, sustainable shopping experience. The store is stocked with name brand clothing, electronics, household goods, furniture, home decor, and more. Every purchase and donation support Goodwill's mission to provide training and employment opportunities to individuals facing barriers to work. Inside the store is Goodwill's newest employment center. Career advisors are ready to assist job seekers at no cost. Visit idgoodwill.org to learn more. Goodwill, making good happen.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Thunder topped the Timberwolves 114-88. Thunder leave the West Finals 1-0. Coming up tonight, the Pacers and the Knicks in the East Finals. WNBA, it was the Aces, they aced the Sun 87-62. Dream nipped the Fever 91-90.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Major League Baseball, the Padres still can't score. The Blue Jays beat the Padres 3-0. Dodgers in 10 innings nipped the Diamondbacks 4-3. Meanwhile, it was the Yankees 5, Rangers 2. The Brewers 5, the Orioles 2. White Sox shut out the Mariners 1-0. Tigers topped the Cardinals 5-4. Phillies beat the Rockies 7-4. Giants edged the Royals 3-2. Angels over the Athletics 7-5. Meanwhile, the Cubs beat up on the Marlins 14-1. Pirates blanked the Reds 1-0. Nationals over the Braves 5-3. Red Sox shut out the Mets 2-0. And the Rays nipped the Astros 3-2. That's it for sports time. Other than, NFL looking at what are we going to do with the tush push should be an answer today. That's it for sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printer's Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printer's Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printer's Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Well, Target was already facing a very public revolt from some of its most loyal customers. Now it's warning about tariffs. The company said that sales fell last quarter, driven in part by customer backlash to Target's reversal on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. Target also cut its guidance as President Donald Trump's tariffs pushed up cost for the company. Target sales at stores open for at least a year tumbled 3.8% last quarter. And amid an antitrust battle with the Justice Department, global entertainment company Live Nation is adding one of President Donald Trump's closest advisors to its board of directors. Richard Grenell, who is both Trump's presidential envoy for special missions and the newly installed president of the Kennedy Center, was named to the Live Nation board yesterday. Antitrust advocates immediately connected the Grenell appointment to Live Nation's ongoing efforts to defeat that suit. Well, looking for some 40 million Americans hitting the roads this Memorial Day weekend, you might be able to smile. Gas prices expected to be the lowest in a year or so, according to fuel savings platform Gas Buddy. Yeah, that would, they're looking at the lowest gas prices at Memorial Day weekend since 2021. That is, of course, everywhere but in California. Okie dokie. Let's take a look at the big board, and we see things are mixed. The Dow currently at 42,310. That is off 367 points. The S&P 500 off 24 points at 59.16. The NASDAQ basically even at this point. Gold is up again. Gold up 22.60 an ounce. And oil is up 4 cents per barrel. And investors still waiting to see what that big, beautiful bill is going to be like.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number 1 priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 105, light wind becoming southeast about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Clear tonight with a low around 71, west-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour becoming southeast. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 106. Light wind becoming south-southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. 79 degrees, 18% relative humidity. Air quality is good. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal, the only postal box service in the Valley that offers 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldie. El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. Furious work on Capitol Hill as House Republicans make adjustments and scramble for GOP holdouts to come around to back President Trump's spending bill. CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns.
We haven't seen the text of what has been agreed to behind the scenes between those holdout Republicans and Republican leaders on what those changes will actually be.
A pause in the House Rules Committee action today as word emerged of the death of 9-term Virginia Democrat Jerry Connolly.
Stop and say a prayer for his family.
North Carolina's Virginia Fox called for a moment of silence. Connolly, who was 75, had cancer. A spokesman for Andrew Cuomo calls it election interference. Word that the Trump Justice Department is investigating the Democrat who was governor of New York and now running for mayor of New York City. CBS's Scott McFarland.
2 officials familiar with this matter tell CBS News the criminal investigation centers on Cuomo's testimony to Congress regarding his response to the COVID-19 pandemic. U.S. House Republicans have been pressing the Department of Justice to investigate Cuomo for months over that.
The Justice Department's Civil Rights Division's begun the process of dismissing lawsuits against the Louisville and Minneapolis police departments, ending the Biden-era investigations and proposed police consent decrees in those cities after the deaths of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. In New Orleans, CBS's Katie Weiss has the latest on the fallout after the jailbreak that still has 5 inmates on the loose and a jail worker facing charges.
The sheriff says that 3 other staff members have been suspended, others have been reassigned, and that more staff arrests could be coming today. And the sheriff said that she, this morning, will be suspending her election campaign.
About a dozen tornadoes reported yesterday in 6 southern states. This man lives in Hot Spring County, Arkansas.
There was not any warning at all through the phone. Usually I get a phone message, a beep on it. Happened so quick, nobody knew it.
Adding it all up before the big Memorial Day weekend is CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Compared to Memorial Day 2024, the overall cost of travel is down 2%, but Americans still expect to spend nearly $300 more this summer than last. Airfare is off nearly 8%, and rental car costs dropped 2%. But vacationing in 2025 still costs you 12% more than than before the pandemic.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 364 points. The NASDAQ is trading higher, up 13. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it. Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power Charge that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/55 to learn more. It's 24 monthly bill credits and 2 new lines with autopay for well-qualified customers, plus taxes, fees, and $35 per line connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us, plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Chargers sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
It seems Target was off target over the first 3 months of the year.
At the store or to your door. Target run and done.
The retailer says that sales fell 2.8% during the first quarter and warns that sales for the year will also fall below expectations. Target blames tariff uncertainty and backlash to its rollback of DEI programs, which prompted some black pastors to call for a boycott of Target. Walmart announced strong quarterly sales last week, but groceries account for 60% of its business. Target is more reliant on discretionary items like clothing and accessories. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
A British judge has ordered Grammy-winning singer Chris Brown released on more than $6 million bail. He's accused of beating and seriously injuring a music producer at a nightclub in 2023 in London. That decision revives Brown's world tour that's due to start next month in Europe. He does have a court hearing in just over 3 weeks. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO. 1230.